Hey LearnDash fans. In this video, it's going to be a quick one. I'm just going to talk about the email sender settings down here on the emails tab in your LearnDash settings. It's just a super quick thing you can do that will help with the branding of your site, and you'll be able to change the from name and the from email address for all of the emails that your site sends to users and customers. So before I show you how to change these settings, I want to just show you what I'm referring to. So this is just a test email inbox that I have. And when I open up one of these emails, this is the email that a user gets when they have registered for your site. So by default, you'll see WordPress right here is the from name, and then right here is the from email address. So it's going to have WordPress at, and this will be whatever your site domain is. So yoursite.com, or obviously whatever your domain name is there. It's going to have WordPress in the beginning here for the email, and then it's going to use WordPress for the actual from name. This is what we're talking about with the from name and from email, and this is what we're going to change. Now, I will say that this is going to work for all emails for your entire site. So here's another example of when the password gets changed. This is just the default email that a WordPress site sends when a password is changed. And again, you'll see it comes from WordPress, and here is the email address again with WordPress in there. So this works for not just LearnDash emails, but WordPress emails and other plugin emails as well that your site might be sending. It's going to work across the board. Now, before I show you the settings, I do want to mention one or two important things here. There are other ways to do this and to change the from name and the from email. And if you're already using one of these other ways, I would not mess with these LearnDash settings. The LearnDash settings are there if you haven't done anything yet and you're using LearnDash and you want a simple, easy way to change the from name and from email, then this method is a great way to do it. But if you're already using some custom code, there's a PHP snippet out there that lets you change this. If you're already using that, just keep using it. Leave these settings blank. Don't touch them. Also, if you're using an SMTP plugin that is offloading your email sending, a lot of those plugins will allow you to change the from name and the from email as well. And again, if you're using that with an SMTP plugin, keep using it. If it's working, don't change anything. Leave these settings blank. So this is mostly just for beginning users getting started who have not done this yet and would like to change this from name and this from email to get rid of that WordPress part there. So let's take a look at these settings. So to change these settings, we're going to come to LearnDash LMS, click on Settings, and then we're going to click on the tab up here for Emails. Now I'll create some separate information and tutorials here to cover the email notifications. That's a whole nother video. All we're really worried about here is the from name and the from email. So for the from name, I'm just going to put in my name, and then the from email, I will put in my email address. This would obviously be whatever you want it to be. Maybe like an info at whatever your site is.com, or it could be a personal address. This could be your name, could be your company name. It's completely up to you. But this is a name, this is an email address. So we do that, we're going to come up here and save our settings. Now I'm going to jump over to the front end of the site, logged out, and I'm going to actually register a new user and then show you what those emails look like now that we've changed these settings. So here I am on the front end of my site. I have a free LearnDash course set up, and I'm going to click Login to Enroll. Now I've got this register an account over here, so I'm going to go ahead and click that. And this is the default LearnDash registration process. So here it's just letting me know this is the course that I'm registering for, and I'll just go ahead and put in my information. And I'll go ahead and register. And again, I'll cover sort of this whole registration process and how it all works in a separate video. But what I really want to show you is what those emails look like now. So let me jump back over to that email inbox and let's take a look. So here we are in the email inbox. You'll notice I've got two new emails that were just sent into the inbox a few seconds ago. The first one here is to myself, who I just registered, and this is the registration confirmation email that gets sent out. And now you'll see it comes from Dave Warfel and at David Escape, excuse me, the email is dave@escapecreative.com. So that is your from name, and your from email address now is customized. And like I said, this works for all emails. So here's an email that goes to the administrator of the site. And it again also has the from name and the from email address here that we've sent. So all of your emails that your entire site sends, whether they go to admins or whether they go to users, they will all be updated as long as you adjust these two settings down there. So I hope that was helpful, and I'll catch you in the next video.